So let's see what's coming your way, and let's see where you come from. We do have the Five of Swords, conflict and defeat, and we have the Four of Pentacles. We might be a little bit more guarded at this time because we have known defeat, right? I'm gonna turn the cards. Five of Swords again with the Three of Cups. Oh yeah. So we kind of want a reconciliation after a conflict, after a separation, after some struggling. We hold on to our partnership with this person, Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. We might be, it has the energy of we keep fighting for nothing, right? So I don't know if this is and rejection and changes and conflict again. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. It's kind of difficult at this time. Might also have financial implications. Five of Swords and Death. Might be a Scorpio you are dealing with, but I mainly feel this is more about an ending, and we are still struggling. We are conflicted. We feel defeated and rejected at this time. We are struggling to stay in balance, struggling to keep working, struggling to be practical about the everyday life and making decisions, right? Two is contemplating. I love this. So bottom of the deck we do have the Emperor. Of course, can be a masculine energy, somebody in a position of power, somebody important, somebody taking care of you. Maybe this person is a little bit older than you, and they show up here with the Emperor energy. This is also Taurus taking control. This is all about authority. For some of you, maybe you need to say, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this by myself. I might have to, ask somebody to help. Somebody in authority, somebody like, working in a government office. Can be finally filing the papers, right? And signing the papers and taking some form of control of the current situation. For some of you, the universe is saying it's in your hands. Don't ask me. You have the power. You can make the decisions. You look at the data and then you do whatever you need to do, So Taurus, past energy is on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. Let's have the current energies at this time, and mutual. And let's have the possible outcome for you, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Absolutely passionate new beginnings here. For some of you, can be an Aries. We'll see. So in the past we have you, the Hermit energy, with the Four of Wands, right? It's interesting. It feels like being in a commitment and yet feeling lonely, right? In a state of solitude, in a state of you having to deal with the whole home environment responsibilities. You're building a foundation, you making something work, and yet still feeling lonely, feeling by yourself, feeling like you are the only one. You were at this time, right? That's the past energy. You are the only one really putting the effort, and you are pulling by yourself the whole boat, right? The whole big boat of the family. For some of you had children probably with this person. It has this strong energy of carrying the whole responsibility by yourself. Now this person of yours, in the past they have the Two of Wands and the Fool. So somebody felt at crossroads at some point. They felt they needed to make a choice. There was a period of waiting, right? And then there was a time where they decided, probably in the recent past, that they want a new beginning. They are ready to take a leap of faith somewhere probably outside of this. It has a strong energy of choosing a new beginning after a period where they were very well aware and they were preparing, right? And when we say it was a sudden separation, it's never really a sudden separation, right? Somebody contemplated, thought about, planned a bit, and then it happened. Mutual energies between the two of you. Definitely one in the energy of new beginnings and prosperity begins. A very stable one, slow one, but stable, while the other person was suffering in silence. Nine of Swords, stressed out about this forced new beginning, right? So one went to have more stability or to have a slower kind of beat, while the other person was kind of suffering because of the consequences created there. Taurus, where are we right now? We are working on ourselves. We do have the Four of Swords, the energy of planning, strategizing, healing the mind, staying quiet, and the Eight of Pentacles, the energy of effort, working to rest and rejuvenate, working to heal the mind, working to have new ideas about how to move forward. Because at the end of the day, the overall energy is you taking control over your new beginning. Right, passionately wanting something, something new. Now, this person of yours, they have the World at this time and the Four of Cups. Absolutely closing the chapter and being a little bit bored and discontent, a little bit emotional about how things are going at this time. It has the energy of not seeing the big picture, right? Not seeing the opportunity in it. They might be still focusing on this ending, still being reminiscent, still trying to understand, and not really seeing the things that they wanted when they took a leap of faith, right? Because we have that leap of faith. We had that energy of, I'm going to take a risk no matter what. And in the current energy is the shift, right? Looking at the ending more than the new beginning. Mutual energies between the two of you. I feel that both of you are patient with each other because of a kid involved or kids involved. And we are both in that mode of, I am going to plan my happiness, right? I'm going to be patient and I'm going to build and I'm going to plan that happiness that I deserve. This is also Leo energy, right to the core of the reading. But again, I sense that you want happiness, they want happiness, and that's exactly what they are willing to focus on. And you invested a lot in your own happiness, so now it's the time to be patient, to reap rewards in due time, right? When it's the divine timing. So Taurus, where are we right now? We have the Hierophant, which is also your energy, and we have the Five of Cups. We feel regretful about what happened, right? We are looking at this commitment. Well, first of all, this is your energy, but we look at this commitment and it kind of kind of a little bit of guilt kind of kicks in. It also has the normal steps of mourning a connection, right? And emotional loss, it's one of the phases, right? And wait till we kick to the phase of anger, right? But for now we continue to be emotional, to understand the emotional loss that happened, to disconnect with the Four of Swords and heal the mind and bring it back in balance. I would say it's really a very kind of normal, healthy process of disconnecting from somebody. And it's interesting, they are so consistent, Taurus, right? They are so consistent. They have the World with the Four of Cups at this time, and coming their way, the World and the Eight of Swords, completely trapped in fear that they are losing you, actually. We do have the World twice, right? Which is endings. This person is like they want to have happy endings. But at this time, the way it works is that they are not focusing on the right things. And they are also trapped in fear and trapped in their own mind at this time. They have this fear. Either they don't pay attention, either when they do, of course they might be avoiding fear. That's these energies combined, right? They are not seeing the big picture because they are trying to avoid a sense of panic, a sense of anxiety, a sense of endings that might create something in their lives. Mutual energies between the two of you, the Hangman and the High Priestess. Sacrifice, intuition, but mainly both energies of silence. So for some of you, Taurus, is not much communication that is happening here. I do believe this person is highly emotional at this time, and on your side, we are trying to deal with emotions ourselves. We are trying to put some effort into disconnecting and using the mind to find a resolution to this, and also to take control and have a plan so that this new beginning is actually a successful one. You are mirroring each other in so many ways, right? They have the Four of Cups, you have the Five of Cups. You have the Four of Swords, they have the Eight of Swords, which is the double, right? So they are struggling with their own mental prison while you are putting some effort into bringing some peace into your own mental prison, right? So mirroring each other a lot and are willing to be patient for your happiness, both of you. Now, there is an anxiety that comes with endings, and I feel that they are going through this. But again, you know me, I love to see love energies at this point, and this reading doesn't show me a lot of energies of love, but a lot of controlling the situation and systematically pursuing happiness here. And I feel, Taurus, you are ready for this. So, hey, let's ask for some guidance. The question is always the same. Should we take them back or not? We do have the Gardener. Absolutely, it's all about your secret garden, your secret self, your world, and being protective and taking care of it. We do have dating. Taurus, you are actually guided to start dating other people, to date a divine masculine. If I'm picking up the energy of a Taurus feminine, you are really guided here to kind of, you know what, open up to possibilities, to people, to opportunities, right? To meet a divine masculine and start dating. And they better be very gracious, very kind, well-mannered, because we do have chivalry, right? A divine masculine that's also, you know, coming from a place of real gentleman. Bottom of the deck, treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. I kind of feel it's about children, Taurus. And I feel that you are guided to date people who treasure their loved ones, right? Because we have divine masculine, which we know it's spiritually awakened. We have the chivalry, which is one of kindness and gentleness. And then, you know, because it's more of guidance on what type of person you should choose. And you should choose people who love their family. It's very important, by the way. But, hey, right? Who am I? Now let's look into the energies we need to put back into the flow. So let's see what we need to bring back into the flow and absolutely harmony with this person. And you bring that and you manifest that by saying to yourself all through the day, right? I am able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. I am able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Dating and freedom. We leave somebody behind and we open up to new energies. So I am releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So it's kind of with the dating, right? We eliminate self-imposed restrictions and we embrace energies of openness, including dating other people. We do have peace, the divine masculine, chivalry, and peace, right? We need a masculine energy to be gentle with us, to be kind, to be respectful, right? And to have a peaceful connection, or to be at peace when we are with them. So I am a being of love and I release all negative energies. And relationships. It's one and the same, dating and relationships, divine masculine and relationships, chivalry and relationships. We need to have kindness and gentleness in a connection. So I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And bottom of the deck, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Beautiful. Free and peace, and surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Whatever you think, you need to question it and change it if it feels or it makes you uncomfortable. General guidance. We do have voice of truth, Taurus. You are guided to speak your truth. So stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Fear of persecution. Yeah. You are not the victim, Taurus. You are definitely not the victim. You are a warrior. So we do have facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck. Have you asked your angels to help you with this? Right? Or are you staying with the problem all by yourself? Is it the spiritual way the way? As if for me, it's always the way, the only way. But again, who am I? So have you asked your angels to help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So we need some prayer here and spiritual guidance. So Taurus, this is all that I have for you guys. You know I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to stay strong and safe. And come see me next time. Love you. Take care.